Destiny.
Play a game of darts.
So Allie's gonna kind of hold on. I gotta make sure all my effects are up. It's been a hot minute.
Oh no.
Oh no, none of them are up. Hold on. Hold please. Let's make sure we have that.
Should I be afraid?
Probably.
Oh, no.
What's your AC?
22?
Oh, you're fine.
Might be 21, actually. No, 22.
So, okay. Can we establish the criteria for winning this game? Or are you just going to throw darts at each other?
Oh, no. We're going to figure that out as we go.
Okay.
As you watch, I need you to roll an insight check. As Allie just sneezes all of a sudden and kind of stomps her foot on the ground.
Oh no.
That is a 22 versus Allie's deception.
Ooh.
I don't think she has. Yeah, she has no. So she has really high skill checks in a lot of things. She has absolutely no proficiency in deception. She has a +3.
Oh. Ooh.
I get that 19.
She's a good girl.
Or
Natural 20.
no. No.
She deserves it.
Oh no!
You know,
He's gonna be a great.
I would have allowed it to begin with.
Oh no! Just because. Not that I know I need it, but
First drink, hold up the open lid.
so you did not see her activate her boots.
I didn't hear what you said, so that's even better.
Perfect.
It works.
All right, who goes first?
She'll let you go first because you've never played before.
All right, I guess I'll just try and hit you. We're trying to hit each other, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, you throw it at me.
Oh,
No, you're supposed to throw it at me.
Funny.
So go ahead. You can throw your 5 darts, and then she'll throw her 5, and then we'll go back and forth until we figure out who wins.
Okay.
I don't think he gets this game. Can someone explain it to him?
Oh, you!
He's having a really hard time.
No.
Ellie. That's dirty.
That's dirty.
So, oh! She catches the last one between her fingers.
That is a dirty.
So let me cover this for you right now, just so we go through our list of active effects on our wonderful little dragon. That impact this, she has the same robe Leah has, which means she has a natural AC that is pretty generous. She also has bracers of defense, and she has haste boots.
You. That is dirty.
You wanted to play.
She's my baby. Interesting enough, for anyone who wasn't aware where she came from, she originally started in this game as a player's pet. That is literally how she came into this game. It has to be something else. I was like, oh, we'll just make it a kid. Cool.
Jeez.
All right. So I think it's my turn now, right?
Let me add something because I don't think I have that added.
Go for it. Make sure all your things are up. And you can still catch things too.
Yep. That's what I'm adding to my current ability.
Oh, can we do that? No, we won't do that yet. Let me know when you're ready.
How do I get it to roll a dice? Just a straight up dice.
What are you trying to get it to roll?
Just dice. I guess I could put it as damage and not roll it on anyone.
What are you trying to code it for?
Deflecting missiles. It is 1d10 plus dexterity modifier plus monk level.
No, I've seen that one coded a bunch.
Just grab a D10 from the bottom of your, from below your chat and just roll it in chat.
Yeah,
But I
otherwise
don't want to
they
do
have.
math.
I think that gets close,
Well,
but I don't think it's even perfect.
Do math anyways. If there's a modifier, just put the modifier in the modifier section and it'll automatically apply it.
It's Dex plus level.
Okay.
I dropped one in the chat too. It might work.
Okay.
Double check it though. Sometimes they need tweaking.
Okay, yeah, okay. There we go.
Throw darts?
Yes. Should I apply it to myself?
I think it's only when you use it because it's reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think you use it. I think it just heals you back. Is what it looks like. I'd have to see.
Yes.
That's how they used to have it coded. We'll figure it out. It's not a huge deal, especially for this.
Mhm.
This is more of a friendly throw darts at your friends type of game.
Friendly. Sure.
She throws yours back at you. Ooh. Dart 2. Ah!
Okay, damage.
Hit you in the thigh for 8 points of damage.
I have a plus 18 modifier. I catch it.
Okay, so go ahead, heal that back. That was my second dart, yes. All right, dart 3.
You targeted Allie with that.
Ouch.
Shh. Don't tell him.
Healed
You heal
exactly
back.
this.
Then
I
7
catch
points
it.
of damage on the third one. Can you keep catching, or does it take a reaction?
It's a reaction. Oh, is this all in one round?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. We can do individual shots. That's fine.
Yep, I
I
catch it.
improve in this. Okay, you catch that one. Fourth shot.
I mean, with individual shots, each one that hits or catches.
Miss. That definitely misses.
Now, can monks also throw them back as part of that as well?
If I spend a key point, but this is a friendly game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Beginning of round 2. She just kind of looks at you and grins a little evilly.
Oh.
Your turn.
I eye her suspiciously, but yeah, it's fun. Let's see. Allie, that's mean.
Be glad it's not her daughter.
This girl. Nope.
Kind of weaves around. Hold on 1 second.
She cast a spell.
No, we have better things than that. I guess we don't have to do that. Now she's just gonna throw him back.
I think it's a game of when I can hit her.
Nope. Another nope. The crew's just kind of looking at you guys as they do this. Like, did they do this often?
I
Catch it, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of your party's kind of looking at this point like, what is the point of this exercise?
You know, my family used to play this game, except all the darts had poison on them.
Allie kind of looks over your way, looks over at Sora. Watch out for that last one.
Oh,
It's just a normal card.
I catch.
Smack talking.
I catch it with more carefulness.
At this point, Oberon kind of walks out of deck. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
What exactly is this?
Well, it's a darts.
So they're throwing darts at each other.
Yes.
And the point of this is...
It builds character?
I'm gonna look out the windows if there's windows here.
Leah, roll a persuasion check.
It's a new game that they play out there.
Can I argue deception?
Sure. Ooh, an 18. He kind of looks over at them, looks over at you, and he places a pouch on the table. 20 gold on the blue one. It just kind of walks away.
Why is there
Allie's gonna look over at you, Sora. I don't think this is working very well.
No, I
It's a
agree.
little closer.
Alright.
Don't dodge this. Oh, can you put me on the map, please?
Oh, yeah.
You can drop fairy fire on us.
Yes.
There you go. But wait, it's not on both of you. It's only on you.
That's why I said get a little closer.
I moved closer.
Oh, I see what you say. I was like, ha, sucker.
I'm gonna look out the window and be like, are they really doing that?
So, I'm just rolling this for courtesy. Fail on purpose.
Yep, I fail.
I can't fail. I rolled a nat 20.
I chose not to roll.
You rolled a nat 20?
Oh, no, I rolled a plain 20. A plain 20, sorry.
Well,
You can choose not to roll.
My robe does it automatically.
I'm making it more fun. It's not as fun if you don't choose to fail.
You know, she'll sit there like, oh, it's colorful. So she will make herself slower to apply it.
Okay, alright. Fair enough. Why did I... Oh, that's the
It
wrong
burns.
Does it?
No, it doesn't burn though. Hey, the fire stays. Don't you jip me my fire.
Oh, okay, alright.
What color is the fire? Gotta pick.
It is rainbow.
The captain at this point just looks. That's not going to burn the ship down, yes?
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Alright,
Yes, I think
so
it won't.
you both have been very fired.
Yep. One at a time?
Want to take it up a step?
Oh?
I mean, just for fun.
I mean, I'm more interested in the how.
And you just watch as she pulls this rope out from the side and drops down a whip
What?
from her hand.
A whip?
Yep. My turn. You gonna take a crack at you with her whip?
Jesus.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
Can I have activated my astral self?
Sure. You're like,
Oh no.
There we
tell me
go.
when.
All right,
I'll
now
say.
you can hit me.
20 points of damage.
Any of it elemental?
No, mostly psychic and just slashing.
Okay.
And she spins around for the second attack.
This girl.
This is no longer darts.
26.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
You get cracked for 11 points of damage on the leg.
It's not ranged. I can't do anything
And she
about it.
pulls it back and kind of flourishes it and holds it back. Your turn.
You get within 10 feet of her. All right. I'll smack her with my astral arms.
So you
Can I
got to
rule
take a
that?
punch at the astral arm. Mhm.
Can I rule that since Ali was the first one to not use darts, she forfeits darts?
Oh, this is no longer double 20.
Double that 20! Oh.
Drink, motherfucker.
She
Mhm.
cracks you with the whip, you punch her in the face.
Ow.
No, I'm avoiding the face.
Fair.
I'm going to add my extra d8 of damage to this.
All right.
Things escalated very quickly.
No, I'll let it happen anyway.
You just start cheering.
Hold on 1 second, though.
How about the uppercut?
Kick
Just
her
sort of
ass, Sora!
I'm a little curious. 1 sec.
Hey, she led with a nat 20. I led with a nat 20.
You led with 2 nat 20s.
Is that a reaction spell?
Hmm?
Hold on.
Which spell?
Shh. Not one you know.
Oof.
Avoid grievous injury.
No. Nope. It's all good. Punch away.
All right, second attack.
Ooh.
Cracking you the whip and slamming a fist.
You just watch it like it punches her. Just boom, boom.
Now, do I be mean and stunning strike that?
Oh
Yes.
no.
Certainly try.
Yeah, I'm going to stunning strike that.
All right. So you try to like knock the wind out of her.
I
as you
can
go into
roll
that last
into
one. Dex save.
Oh, sorry. No, that's wrong. That should not be a deck save.
It's a con save, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not proficient in one of those. One of them I am.
No, it's a con save, but I don't have that coded.
What's the DC?
Sorry, no. It's in a different tab.
Oh, haha. There you go. I like this one better, anyways.
Yeah, she's fine.
Kind of looks at you as you try to stunning strike her. Ow!
Well, same.
Anything else you got for your turn?
I mean, I could spend another key point in flurry, but
All up to you.
yes. Flurry.
Nice. Double. Oh, that was almost a double that one. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that too. This 21 not hitting, to be fair, same. Her turn.
She kind of looks at you.
Yeah, what are they doing?
They're bonding. What does it look like?
Like,
Who's winning?
I think Allie's going to win.
Well,
Oh,
Ali
I
has hit
forget I
my
get another
darts.
attack too. Because of haste. Oh,
She was going easy on me the first round.
your buddy. She's not going to hurt you. Nope, she's going to keep on with the whip. 22?
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Cracks your other leg. And then a smack on the butt. Oh, it lagged out. You two dodge out of the way, of course. retrieves it back.
I just normal hit her this time. That's damage. Heal that.
He's really mad.
Heal that. I apologize.
All right, he's cheating. All right, he's cheating.
Well, we'll see if I'm cheating. Let's see if I hit at all. Okay, I know I hit that. I hit for 9 damage. I just
There you
pre-did the damage.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
All right, that's all I'm gonna do.
She will sit there. She kind of like looks over the edge of the ship behind you.
Uh-oh. How high up are we?
You want to walk closer to the edge to find out?
Nope.
She kind of looks around. She's gonna roll a sleight of hand check and see if it works first. I don't have any good proficiency in this. 14. Roll an insight or a perception check.
Perception, you say. Here, I'll roll that one in tower.
Oh no!
Don't worry, Ari probably didn't see it either.
Oh no!
What?
You both rolled natural 2s. A natural
big-
4. Oh!
Who has the bigger modifier, though?
Bear sees this all from the background, but he's just laughing his ass off.
Probably a slight
so
chuckle.
you watch as she sneezes.
Yes.
And this weird ball of air comes towards you.
Oh no. Oh no.
31? 31?
You take
Oh,
15
no.
points of force damage and you're knocked back 10 feet. Oh, excuse me.
I know mine's not going to do much, but I can play at that game. I'm going to sneeze back at her.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to give you that.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. You definitely see Sora doing this. Allie sees you doing it, but she's just pretending she doesn't.
Yeah,
Ari doesn't see you do it, though.
of course she doesn't.
All right, so go ahead. Okay.
It's strength. She's fine.
Oh,
That's
No,
what you
she does
thought.
not have strength. How far do you blow her back?
I didn't think this fully out. How far?
Uh-huh. How far does it go? It's
How
gust
far?
of wind, right? Or
15
what is it?
feet away.
Oh no! 5,
You should go flying.
15. You watch as she stumbles back and let me see. I'll roll a dex save or a dex check.
Can I cancel the gust?
No, this is just the first one you watch as she tips over backwards and like falls off the side of the ship.
Can I go grab her?
Run up and roll a dex check.
I'm going to attempt to as well. Because
Dex
Mhm.
check.
Well, Sora's the
All of them.
closest.
oh.
Sora, you run to the
It
edge
was
of the
about as
ship,
close.
Mm-hmm.
and Ari, you kind of fly up above, like, oh no, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. You look over the side, and you don't see Allie.
No.
you remember she's a dragon, right?
And you see a pair of blue wings on her back.
I may have forgotten.
I'm going to try to sneak up behind you.
I have a passive of 20.
Oh, no, I don't have stealth either. I forgot.
20?
That's a 20. What's your passive perception? Or your pass? Yeah.
20. So I'll roll an active perception.
Well, we have to do a roll off now. So, well, actually, here. So, I guess I have to roll again because yours is passive, mine is active. Nope, technically you just see me. So I would say I make it to about here, and then you just hear a board behind you.
I'll look back.
The wings go down. Hi. I surrender.
I just give a golf clap.
And I will have a heart attack, Nick.
She just pats you on the shoulder. I have a feeling we would fight this fight for a very, very, very long time if we went so far.
Yeah. To be fair, I think Sora is almost unconscious.
Allie's
Past
very
that.
scathed. She just kind of like
Yeah.
hits you on the back. You
Yeah.
almost had me.
So to tally it up, Sora got hit 4 times, took 56 points of damage. Ali got hit 3 times, took 40 points, I think.
Damn it.
Damn.
But technically, Sora didn't get. Well, oh no, yeah, from what
You
got
hit her with the gust of wind, so that does
Those
count.
are the whips.
So you both got hit with 4 attacks.
We'll just call it a draw. We'll call it a draw.
Yeah.
It's close enough. All right. However, as you've had this fun while you're waiting, you notice as you guys pass forward, it's quite chilly. And all of a sudden, you're hit with like a nice, cool yet warm breeze. Suddenly, like the atmosphere just changed.
Hmm.
The captain.
All right, I'll head back to the front.
Yeah, Oberon actually will turn and say, "Oh, almost there now." You guys don't even have to roll perception checks. You notice, as you kind of approach in, the entire area around here has been pretty like chilly and cold. You know, there's been bits of frost. As you approach here, this area looks like it's in spring. It's warm. There's crops growing. Like everything is nice and green.
Mm.
It's probably like a good 20 degrees warmer than it was previously.
Hmm.
And you see off in the distance, you see like a very large keep with like a multi-tiered city.
Can I have fairy fire removed from me, please?
Yes.
Sure. I can remove my own.
I do pocket the 20 gold that Oberon left on the table.
Fair. He deserves it.
Ali did surrender.
Fair. You notice as it looks like the crew is beginning to get ready to like dock. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to spend some key points to heal up.
So how long will we be in port?
Actually, you'd be able to use you could use hit dice for this if you want to, Sora.
Okay. I might end up having to use both. Hit dice is
Nari's
short.
like leaning on the front railing,
Hit dice is short.
wings
rest,
kind of
right?
spread going along.
They reset on long rest. You gain back half what you.
No, but I
currently
can
have.
roll them on a short rest, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
I want to use my key points first because they come back on a short rest.
Fair enough. I'll use her arcane recovery too.
Nari's leaning on the front railing, just kind of watching and daydreaming as things go on. Wings kind of spread going along with the current.
Okie dokie. As you guys wait, you notice you begin to slow down even more, and you apparently are approaching this large tower. It looks like it has almost like a dock-like structure built near the top third of it. You guys kind of like slowly move into place to the side of it.
Well, this is fancy.
And there's like a bunch of boxes and crates like lined up already there waiting, and probably like 20 soldiers or so. Huh,
All right.
it's already all here. Like, enjoy the view while you can, everyone. It gets much colder from here.
I'm gonna ask, where exactly are we going?
He kind of like looks about. They'll tell you later. And he kind of like looks just around. Secret mission.
Secret mission. Okay.
Oh yeah, because they never told you guys. Like they'll fill you in. I
Okay.
forgot you have 2 characters.
Yeah.
Oh good. All right. So you watch as he'll kind of step off. He also does drag the small child off with him as they go on to the docking area. And you watch as the crew begins to load on a lot of supplies, food, all sorts of different supplies, as well as a couple of finer cases, which you watch them bring into the hold as well. So, well, you have about
Looks like
an
it's
hour.
going to be supply.
Who are you talking to?
Just went over by Mia,
Gotcha.
What did you say?
so just went over some letter. She said, "Well, that's quite the resupply."
Fancy boxes.
Think it's just food supplies?
Oh, definitely not.
Wonder what's in them.
Shall we ask?
That's about this time you see a group of like 10 dwarfs like walking up onto the ship as well, holding a bunch of tools and materials. Coming through.
Definitely.
So, Ollie, Caleb, what exactly are we loading aboard?
Uh,
If I may ask.
he looks over. Ollie looks over. Food, medical supplies, all sorts of just typical materials. He looks over towards the dwarves' weaponry, and then he looks over towards like the very secure, finer-looking cases, and a couple of surprises should any issues arise.
Surprises?
Like, well, rumors are there is at least one dragon about up in the parts we're heading to. I personally like being prepared. But don't worry, Caleb here will probably beat us all to him. Or Caleb, I'm sorry.
The exploding bolts.
Doesn't say anything. He just kind of smiles.
Anti-dragon weapons, maybe?
Well, maybe. And a few other things. And a little something for everyone. He like points around to everyone on the deck. You'll thank us later.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, wrong tab, wrong button.
Like, let's just say that our people have the ability to take a little bit of our warmth with us as we go. And he pulls a pendant off that he just has around his neck and he throws it over to you, Ari.
So catch and take a look at it.
It's just very, very warm. You don't really feel much
Ooh.
different because it's already nice and warm where you are, but it does warm you up a little bit. Essentially, it prevents you from being cold.
Is it anything like the obelisk in Sorastown?
I've never. What's your town?
Uh,
Attunement.
But yeah, if I take a look at the pendant, does it give me any vibes?
Roll an Arcana check.
I would love to.
Only a 33. It is definitely magical, and you can kind of like sense it like pulse with warmth as you hold it.
Does the magic seem similar to the obelisk, though?
Have you ever been to the obelisk?
I have. I put my hands all over it.
Roll a history check. See if you remember. You don't recall, but you are heading that way.
Take another look.
But yeah, it's definitely, it's like you can feel the difference more than she can, but it's not that cold, so it's really less impactful. It seems like there must be like a larger source nearby, similar to what you guys have.
I see.
Sorry, you would
So,
actually probably be very
does the-
familiar with the climate of this. It's almost exactly the same as the one you guys have.
okay.
Does this fully keep you warm, or do you have to like hold it in your hands, or how does it work?
No, as long as it's on your body and attuned to you, you will remain warm.
And that's
And
what you have in your hand?
if you happen to get frozen, you'll eventually unthaw. Safe and sound.
I don't think I've ever been frozen before.
He kind of like looks off towards the north. Well, there's a first time for everything.
You seem surprisingly well prepared for the cold. Does it get very cold around here?
No, but if your intelligence is correct and the Winter Queen is handed any of this foul play, I'm just gonna assume we'll go with the name and not take our chances.
Fair enough.
Besides, the cold that spreads from the north really has no impact on us, so it's only fair we share a little bit of our warmth with you as we go through.
Very small. So.
They do pop out of crate. There's about 40 of them. So
Mhm.
basically enough for every crew member slash party member. You also watch as they fix a couple of similar looking objects to the outside of the ship.
Shame it's attunement. So there's an attunement button for my ventilating lungs. Should I have that checked off?
I'd have to double check.
It says requires attunement.
Yes.
Probably do, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm maxed out on attunements then.
We'll go ahead and say they don't require attunement because they already have their own power source. So they don't really need like anything super special. And the crew isn't that special. They're not understand the attunement process. Like, so we put it where? No, they're not all stupid. Only some. But you all get past one. Trust me, you'll appreciate it later.
She checked this. Oh, thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't pay for any of it. And just kind of puts another one on. You do see longer cases as well that do look like they have like a series of 2 locks on them. And then you see like 2 large rectangular cases that are not as long, but still pretty large. have to make one more attempt at this.
And this is the same town that the Delph was at?
No, that's way north. This is just a resupply. This is their town. This is where Ollie and Caleb and Oberon are from.
All right.
Who has a passive perception of 20 or over? I know Sora does. Theris, you do too, don't you?
Did I have what?
Passive perception of 20 or over?
21.
As all this is going on, the ship is being resupplied. Both Sora and Theris see Lad sneaking back onto the ship. He's actually doing quite well. He rolled a 19. But you do kind of like see him sneaking through, like you almost see him like pop out of like a crate that's being carried on and kind of pull it back down.
If
Do with
he
it as you
ever
will.
if he ever looks in my direction, he sees me looking at him.
The lid shuts.
I kind of have that like puzzled look, but amused.
I'm gonna walk over to the crate.
Okay.
I'm gonna open it.
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation, that's a 0 modifier.
You look in there, and there's like some supplies and a blanket, but there's no person in there.
What kind of supplies?
It looks like just some like cloth materials. You take a little bit of time, and then you like walk away, and you see like a bottom part of this crate is like fallen open. You rolled a nat 1.
Fair. Clever kid. Well,
Paris sees which way he goes. He runs down below deck.
I did my due diligence. He made it away.
Well, this is
Big
going
airship.
on.
Cool airship. Every child wants to go on this ship.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
go
not
to
really.
Leah, who is currently 50 feet in the air.
Oh. That's too high. No, I'm shrinking.
Wrong button.
Too big.
There we go.
All right, so you do watch. They do install a series of like 5 Scorpion launchers on the ship for defenses. They do bring on some bolts, general supplies, a couple of other different things. The armored cases they brought on that are apparently holding some sort of weaponry or supplies. But after about an hour, which is pretty quick, especially with all these dwarves just going crazy, they do get your ship repaired.
So Leah,
Yes.
it appears we may have a stowaway. About yay high?
Stopping one, that is.
It's down, man.
Thought I had him, but he slipped away.
Should we inform their guardian?
Leah, as
Yes.
this is about to happen, between you and Sora, you watch this small ball of energy begin to form and shift and change shape. Like almost like this silvery little like liquid that's moving all around.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of
Weird
shifts
soup.
back and forward violently for about a minute. And it kind of forms into a small humanoid shape and like explodes with light. and you see a strange creature standing before you that not all of you have seen.
What? Where?
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Uh,
So Leah, you can talk to yourself because Leah will be driving Jambo.
I kick him
What do you say
just
to yourself?
instinctually.
So Jambo, you
does
appear
this
and
look
then
like an angry kick or a panicked kick?
this high elf kicks you.
Was it explained to Jambo what Jambo was doing here?
Jambo was told that his questions were too numerous and that he had better serve his life debt to the person he owes it to. And that is how he will repay it. And he is to not bug Baynor unless it is an absolute emergency. And he has a note tied around his neck that states as such.
Okay, yeah. Jambo just starts cowering, being kicked, and Leah bends over, reads the note around his neck, and just gives this deep sigh.
Sora's gonna look at this creature.
It's easy enough to pick out from the stories because some of the party have run into these. You would definitely know this is a small kobold.
What
Why?
just happened?
He's also holding something in his hand, and you're not sure it isn't what you think it is, but it looks like what you think it is. It is a very interesting musical instrument.
What are you doing here?
Jambo is here to serve life debt.
Okay. To who?
Jambo points to Leah.
We'll look at Leah
Leah?
confusedly. Yeah.
Leah's just got this, like, crossed arms. Looks like she really doesn't want to be there. This one was there when I was rescued. He's the only one we didn't kill for some reason. And I don't know why. But, a friend of ours took him. And now he is here. And now I am supposed to deal with him.
Huh.
Why?
So confused.
Fear not. That is the point.
Can I stand Jambo up?
Yes. He's very limp, but he stands.
He has power.
Well, rather getting things set up here, how about we go check out the town?
we're leaving.
That is not possible, unfortunately. The town is off limits to all who have not been cleared. No outside contagions.
Well, that means I'm out.
Like, we are not even allowed to come back in at this point.
Oh. Hmm.
Don't worry, after all this is over, it won't be a big issue.
Love to come back and visit. We've got some very interesting towers going on.
Oh, the college, yes.
College of?
Oh, it's a magic college.
Oh,
It's
very
one of our-
interesting indeed.
Things we're most proud of.
Jambo, go inspect the interior of that barrel over there. Don't come back until you've counted every single grain. And Jambo scurries off.
And he will count them all. Oddly enough, he can't count very high, so he'll have to restart a bunch of times, but he will give it his darndest.
I don't know why I agreed to this, but I did.
You did.
Was
And
slightly
now it's
late.
all of your problems. It was that or we killed him. Yeah, Leah's not very nice to Jambo, gotta say.
Poor Jam.
He only kidnapped her.
He didn't pee on her, though. That was the other guy.
Yeah,
Which is
no,
why he's not dead.
Yeah,
My
Alright,
poor,
so-
my poor
Gonna be
wizard
alright.
didn't get to do anything.
Your ship is mostly packed up at this point. You have probably 15 minutes before you guys leave if you want to try to do something.
Well, city's off limits, so you're gonna be alright?
Oh, me. I'll be fine. Just a little lizard. I'm sure he has his uses.
At
And-
this point,
From the distance.
Be...
I'm gonna roll one of these. Hold on. You
It's a
hear
very green dice. Oh my god.
melodic, beautiful slide whistle coming from the barrel.
instrument of choice is a slide whistle.
how do I get inside here?
You just go inside, it's fine.
Well, kobolds can definitely be very dedicated.
At this point, all of the Alamorn people get off the ship and are talking to a new individual on the dock, as well as looks like Oberon is casting some sort of ritual on the two people going with you.
Hmm.
The individual you haven't seen before has very long silver hair and black and red robes. Looks like some sort of a wizard.
Hmm.
See, you say black and red robes, and I think bad things.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
Let me get some character out here just to show you exactly what you're seeing. I can make a token.
Why does Jambo have a plus 13 to persuasion?
He's a bard.
Kobolds are.
He uses it to convince people to not kill him. That's how he is still
Okay.
alive.
That's fine.
I mean, fair.
He can plead. Don't forget, he does have an ability where he can literally plead for his life with a bonus.
That's amazing. I like it.
So we will make our wizard friend here. Because I could totally spell wizard. I don't know why I messed that up.
It happens. I have trouble sometimes.
I'm just typing too fast. Nope, I want portraits. Do. There he is. Perfect.
Mm.
So Oberon is casting a ritual on the two of them, and this newer individual is talking to Oliver currently.
That's definitely a wizard.
His
Captain's
name says it and everything.
10 minutes! Told
I'm
you it was a
gonna hit-
wizard.
Sorry.
Go for it.
I'm gonna head over to Leah and Ari. I think you guys are together, right? For each other.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm
In
gonna
fact,
ask.
she was
Sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna ask. So, what
Okay.
exactly is going on, and what is this mission you guys are on? Just so I know what I'm getting into.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. I forgot about you. Is he coming with?
Well,
I'll bring him now.
unless
He's
he
heard
wants to be
too
left
much.
in the frozen tundra.
Allie looks over at you. He knows too much. He has to come. Otherwise, we might get seen. He has to stay within like 500 feet of me.
Well, we can't leave him here.
It's like hard to say, but most of you need to stay within 500 feet of me. Like other than Oberon and Thers.
Why?
Hmm?
Oh, they're just more talented than that.
I should feel insulted.
See, okay, I'll explain this to you as simply as I can. We're going to a spaceship to find technology and kill zombies.
Right.
Roll
So
a wisdom check.
that's something I'm good at.
With advantage, because you
Aye.
can just smell the shenanigans in this.
That goes into tower, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good at this. Unless I rolled poorly, which I don't
Leah,
know.
what do you say again exactly to him?
We're going to a spaceship to find technology and kill zombies.
At this point, I need you, Adam, to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh. Oh, really? Okay, hold up. I gotta check something real quick. Never mind. Okay, wisdom saving throw. I'm good at these. Especially at this
Ooh.
point. I rolled a 19, it didn't go. I rolled another
There it
19.
is.
Another one.
So you sit there, you kind of get like a really bad headache, and your eyes just kind of close up on you for a second. And when you close your eyes, you kind of come to for a second, and you just see this mountain and this light coming out of the ground.
Hmm.
And just like a bunch of blurry movement all around of you, but you can't really see anything. And you kind of like rub your eyes again, and then you're just back on the deck of the ship.
I go,
What does it look like
You kinda
for
stand back
the
up.
rest of us?
He just fell over.
Are you alright?
I think I. Who's playing tricks on my mind? That's not very nice.
Hey, stand up. It's hard to measure you when you're on the ground.
What? Measure. I try to get back up.
You know, for your coffin, Allie says.
No, for the suit. I'm gonna throw the measuring tape at Allie.
Hold up. Firstly, if anybody's gonna die, it's gonna be the zombies.
Adam, I just thought of something really, really important.
What?
I need you to roll a history check with advantage because this looks like someone you know very well.
Okay. History check with advantage. Okay.
Because you actually met someone who looks an awful lot like Allie looks right now.
Please be good. Please be
You
good.
kind of look for a second. That's Gwen. That
I
is
look at-
the person who saved you guys from the gift.
I look at it and I'm like, wait a second. I know you.
You do?
Aren't you
You do?
Gwen?
He kind of laughs. He's like Guinevere? Like, no, that's Gwen. And he points over at Ari. He says, right, Ari? He says Ari, which is odd because that was Gwen's little sister's name.
You know, just kind of scratching the back of her head. That nervous smile.
So confused. Who was Gwen? I thought it was Allie, you said.
So when you met Allie's daughter, Gwen,
Mm-hmm.
who doesn't exist yet in this campaign,
Mm-hmm.
in your timeline that
Okay.
Adam came from, she has two daughters. One that looks exactly how she looks like now, similar to how Allie looks like her mom, and a smaller one that looks like Allie when she was little, named Ari.
Yeah, you look exactly like Gwen.
I don't know any Gwens. Just her.
You look exactly like her though.
Mm-hmm. She must be very beautiful. Kind of
I
like twirls her hair a little bit.
I kind of give an awkward smile, but I say, "Who's playing tricks on my mind first and foremost? Because that was not fun."
I don't think anyone was playing tricks. Why?
Well, I had a vision of some sort, so I thought somebody was messing with my head.
Oh, what'd you see?
I think about it for a second. There's a mountain with a light coming from it.
Mountain with a light?
Yeah, just a light coming from a big ass mountain.
Did you see anything else?
Is there anything else I can notice, Nobo?
The only thing you could tell, and it was hard to say, it looked like you were almost in like a crowd of people moving around, but they were really blurry. You couldn't really see much.
I saw it from a view where I was in a crowd of people, but it was rather blurry.
Crowd of people on a mountain. I don't think you're here for a coincidence.
Right. Okay. I guess I'm on board then.
So, do you have any combat experience?
Yes, very much so.
What's your credit score like?
I hate you. No one speaks about Adam's credit score.
How's your health insurance?
Oh my god. Well played. Well played. All right. So as you guys are having this little moment, you do watch as they bring on two more of those heavy duty crates. And then you watch the individual with the silver hair hand Caleb and Oliver a key each. And then Oberon does perform a ritual on the two of them because he is actually a Unity Domain cleric. So he is bonding the two of them together.
Bad vibes. Bad vibes from that.
And kind of watches they both like grasp their arms together and they each form a symbol on their chest.
So, what kind of combat experience do you have?
Well, been fighting monsters mostly.
Okay.
I don't remember what exactly Adam did. It's been a while. What?
The last thing that happened, so you were a blood hunter. You did a lot of hunting of monsters. Then you were abducted during an invasion by Gith, which you were taken hostage, which is where the other party found you and had rescued you. You had accompanied, well, actually, you were the only person who didn't accompany them. While you guys were escaping from this strange, like, floating island in the astral sea, you had gotten yourself banished to a magical tower and then turned to stone, and that was the last thing you remember before becoming here.
I'll explain all that.
Yeah. Works well, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of that tower again, do you remember anything else about it?
Other than meeting the nice, not Aboleth, what was his name? Butler.
Beholder?
Yeah. Butler was quite nice, very polite. But the other one was...
You met two beholders, an astral sea whale.
Yep.
And then you had your party. But that was about it.
Yeah. I'll explain that only two people, technically three beings I met was the butler, the rather not nice beholder and the rather large whale that guided me there. Astral whale. they call 'em.
She nods. If you remember anything else about that place, please let me know as soon as you can.
I'll try, but I didn't really get to see much before I was turned to stone. Sorry.
That's alright.
At this point,
Something at least.
Wizard and Oberon finish up their business.
My internet died for a second there, so I couldn't
Okay.
do what I want to do. But as they're doing that ritual, I just want to watch with like very open interest.
Mhm.
Because that is something I've never seen before.
It's true. It is a cleric ability. So it looks like he developed some sort of magical bond between the two of them. To what end you do not know. And then it looks like the individual had gifted them keys, and then they brought in 2 more of those crates. The wizard will kind of look over in you and Ari's direction before he leaves and just kind of looks at you for a second, and then he departs with Oberon.
I wave at him as he looks at me.
He doesn't wave back.
Jerk. Oh, you say does or doesn't?
Doesn't.
Okay, yeah, jerk. Comment stance.
All right. That we're fully stocked.
Ready to die.
Is there any last things you guys want to request or do before we take off? Last stop is Town. And then we're in real
Oh.
north.
Some cloth to make Adam a hazmat suit. Or
You had
close
enough
enough.
from your supplies plus from what they brought on. So you could go ahead and just say you guys worked on that. You've made a simple enough design now. It's easy enough to replicate.
Adam, that's what Sora was. Sora was measuring him for that because she realized he didn't have one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they fill you in on like the plague and the infections and the zombie things and stuff like that. So you kind of get caught up a little bit. Allie just kind of like eyeballs you the entire time. It's like, so you think I'm pretty, huh?
I mean, that goes without saying, but I just used to look so much like her. Also, quick question: do I know that Gwen was a dragon? If she,
No.
I don't remember if she is or not.
Half dragon.
Half dragon. Do I know that?
No.
Okay, just making sure,
Hmm.
so I don't say something stupid. Okay, I'm just say it's just so strange. This feeling of familiarity.
Kind of like looks at you for a second. She like comes and sits next to you. That's it. All right.
Hmm.
Anything you guys want, or that it?
Sora's
Anything.
poignantly ignoring that conversation.
We all are.
Ari's gonna.
Jambo. As you feel the ship begin to kind of slowly move slightly, you feel your barrel begin to move. Jambo's being moved.
Ruh-roh.
I try and stick my head out the top.
And then you watch as like the lid is opening as you go to open it, and a foot begins to pop its way into there until it kicks you in the face, and then you just hear like a little boy scream.
I also scream.
Oh no!
And
And he runs back around the corner.
Oh no!
Is the child bigger than me?
I'd say you're about the same size.
You step on Jabbo? You step on Jabbo? I'd go chasing after him.
So you chase below deck. You just "Ah!" But unfortunately, Ari did not hear it.
I kind of want to listen and hear it, but I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, as I'm chasing him, I just start blowing into the whistle
Oh?
as an
Terrifying.
intimidation tactic.
He's really fast for a little kid.
Who's
And
blowing that
Jabbo is
whistle?
really loud for a little kobold.
Unfortunately, as they're below deck, no one hears the shenanigans while the two children are play below.
Oh no.
It plays out well, though. Eventually, it turns into kind of like a little bit of a game because eventually, Lad runs back after you with like a box top, and then you just start playing.
I like it.
Our two children. They're probably the same age too. Don't worry.
Jambo is. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Oh, I didn't write it down.
We have it in
It's
chat
like
though.
he's 5, right? He's
I think
5.
he's like 6.
No, he's definitely 5.
All right.
He
So
was
the
5, but then a year passed, remember?
a year and a half.
So he
Jambo's age
is
is
6.
equal to the
Yeah.
number of
I did math,
He's 6 now. That's
but he's a
right.
level 9 bard for the
Jam-
sake of the campaign.
Jambo's name is, or his age is equivalent to the number of characters in his name. He gains a character every year.
That he needed the hit point. All right. So as the ship kind of begins to move forward, everyone seems well prepared. Everything's put away. They begin to prepare lunch in the kitchen as you guys head out. Everything seems to be going quite well. As you complete your afternoon to evening travels, or anything you want to do on this day?
I'll just have small talk with Allie. I had a brain fart there, excuse me.
Yeah, looks at you. So tell me about this Gwen.
I tell her the story of Gwen and how I met her.
Probably needs to make a intelligence check.
Mhm.
Are you any good at drawing?
You can attempt to.
That's enough.
I shrug and I say, never knock it till you try it. Never tried to draw, so.
She kind of pats you on the shoulder. Don't worry about it, big fella. Like, But we'll talk about this later. The story is very interesting.
Well, that didn't work as a whisper.
Ah! Well, you bring it back anyways.
Nope.
Stupid period.
All right, you guys enjoy your lunch. Kind of go throughout the ship.
Yeah, at some point you get a cloak thrown in your face, Adam.
You're completed.
I'm just saying, I need my robot back.
You can
Ari,
go
the
find him.
homunculus is back. Get your fireball.
Hmm?
So, what are the chances I could equip Rosie with the Scorching Ray ability?
Ugh. You don't have the gem from the thing, do you?
No.
You gotta have the gem, buddy. Don't worry. Maybe you'll find people someday that have that technology and they can help you. Or maybe you'll find your robot again.
Well, obviously, we need the Iron Giant in our group.
You could have tried to find him during your recruitment period. You had 48 hours.
Oof.
It's all good. I already know where he is. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, then. No activities you want to do other than the basic chat and eat dinner? It'll
Nope.
take us probably about a
Tomorrow.
full day to get to your town.
Okay.
All right. So day one of our journey. I don't have to keep track of days as much on this one. They're not cursed. Tuesday has a interesting curse going on that happens every so often. So keeping track of days is very important. As you go into the evening, who's attending any rest, if any? There is a crew full of people, but if you would like to participate, you are more than welcome to.
I'll help out where I can.
You want to be on the first watch or the second watch?
I'll take second.
Right, second watch. Anyone else?
Sora will take first.
Firsty.
I'll take it first. Jumbo has fallen asleep under this chair.
Oliver will take a first watch. So hold on, we have
Well-
Oliver, Leah, and who is other? And Sora. And then
Sora.
second watch is
Adam
Adam
so far.
and Allie.
I'm so glad I avoided that second watch.
Ugh.
Who else is going to be on that watch? We need one more. Come on, Tanya, chaperone that one.
Well, who am I chaperoning?
Allie and Adam.
You know what? I'll chaperone Allie.
All right, so that's second watch. Although, you know what we're going to really do? We're going to make this super awkward.
Oh no.
Yep.
Caleb.
Then I
I'm-
guess
There you go. Perfect.
4 and 4.
All right. So this is a very when you're not in danger, this is actually a really nice ship to be on. The quality of food and drink that these people loaded onto this ship since you docked is immensely better than what even they were loaded with before, which was actually pretty nice. You've been quite well taken care of on this flight. Additional staff have been brought onto this as well. So our total crew count is 40. So you guys plus crew equals 40.
Well, obviously we set this thing to our Hearthstone.
Yep.
But yeah, you guys have had some nice meals, but between lunch and dinner, you're kind of almost in your head, you hope it takes longer to get to the dangerous part, but if this drags on a little, a couple extra days or so, you wouldn't really mind. So you guys have a wonderful night. You kind of hang out. Jambo probably plays some music. As everyone kind of goes down, except for the crew that are piloting the ship. Did you drop out of your watch, Ari? Or did you just move to a different location?
I was just moving her to where she would likely be on watch.
Fair enough. So everyone kind of retires for the evening, except for Leah, Sora, Ari, and Oliver. All remain wherever you guys would like. I'd assume you'd all be within decent proximity, unless any of you want to do something on your own. So we'll say you're on the deck above where these guys are.
Mhm.
So you're just kind of sitting, relaxing with these guys.
So, Oliver,
Yes.
are you a knight or something? I haven't been able to place you.
Oh, cartographer.
Cartographer,
Yes.
map maker. That's neat.
I'm still learning. I've been apprenticing. Grew up kind of a rough childhood, but learned a couple of things. My hand is getting steadier. Other than that, I can fight, but I try to keep my options open.
So, I assume you'll be the navigator then.
Oh gods, no! I have no idea where we're going.
Oh,
We still need a navigator, remember? I'm just here to look pretty and keep you safe.
All right, I'm removing myself from the area.
It's like, Sora, come back! Did she get airsick?
I think she's just antsy, you know.
What about your friend over there? Points over to Ari.
I'm not sure about her. She's been up there for a long time.
That's Ari, right?
That is Ari.
Ari,
Hmm?
are you okay?
Yeah? Why?
Would you like a
Is something
jacket or
wrong?
anything? No, just making friendly
I'm
chit chat.
alright.
You look cold. She does look rather cold, wouldn't you agree?
Do I?
She does, but for some reason she prefers it that way.
Very interesting.
She's got the whole fire thing going on, so I don't think she gets cold too easily.
Yep. Never been a big fan of fire myself. Burns and all. Not a huge fan.
Is there a story behind that?
Oh yes, of course. Would you like to come down for a bit, miss?
Ari, come
Sure.
socialize.
Like, what about your friend over there? Is she awkward?
You done flirting?
You know, she sure is.
Oh, I'm engaged actually. Sorry for any
Engaged?
confusion. Yes.
You know, I was wondering, is the child running around the ship yours?
What child?
Oh. Perhaps I let it slip.
He just kind of face palms a little bit. And somewhere Jambo and Lad like pop out of their sleeping bags. Found out.
Sorry.
Yeah, this will not end well. The boss will not like this at all.
Persistent kid.
Jambo
He's got
paints him
good heart.
red, claims that he's a second culprit.
He's the king's favorite ward. I'm gonna be in so much trouble.
Oh, well, isn't that a delight?
Yeah, I'll let Caleb look for him tomorrow.
You know, it's probably a little late to say this, but we have a terrible track record with kids.
Why?
Yes, I saw the dagger display earlier and got the history from.
Just a warning. A premonition, if you will.
Lad! Lad! And he watches Oliver walks off to look for that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, you scared the poor man.
He's off below deck looking for him.
Oh no.
I couldn't help myself.
All right. Well,
It's just so easy.
since the three of you are on deck, go ahead and roll perception checks without your road.
No, Bella, you should know better.
Hey, I'm not the one who made the road go below deck.
So, the person we rescued said his name was Adam, right?
Was it?
I'm not bad.
I think that's what he said his name was. So,
Sure, I need your
there's
perception too.
Oh, perception.
no way that us finding him there was a coincidence, right?
Yes, because I
Probably
have
one
the
of the
all
few,
one.
if not only person currently alive that's been to that tower. And the beholder there is probably one of the few people who actually knows where Valenfest is. Finding him in an abandoned city just recently turned back from being stoned.
He said he appeared there as we were passing over. It's an awful big coincidence. Was it a
I'm wondering
fugitive?
if he was sent.
Okay, this conversation is interesting and all, but there's something behind us.
Raro.
Pardon?
Something
Or
winged very far off.
where?
We'll point in the general direction.
Ari, we'll just say because of canon, you can't see this. It just
Ari, that's in front of us.
No, turn around. Almost.
Little more to the left.
I said
Sora can barely see this with a 29.
Oh, jeez. I rolled a 19.
Let me see if I can do anything about this. I don't have any of my spells.
At this point, Oliver comes back up with like some sort of food on his cheek and his shoulder.
You got food thrown at him.
Okay.
He kind of like walks over. The children will be fine. Yours as well. And he looks at you, Leah.
Lovely.
Yes.
Sora, by the way, do you have any fabric left?
There's also more here.
Can you make like a little cone hat? Like cobalt sized?
Oh,
What
God.
color?
Any.
While that shenanigans is going on, Oliver looks over towards you. What are you looking into the air for?
Oh, we have some lovely news.
Yes.
I barely caught something that looked like it was following us.
He's gonna just make a perception check to see if he can see what you're seeing.
Nat 2. Oh, no.
Nat fucking 20, 35.
Oh,
Nice.
I lied. That was a 2 and 20, so, you
Jesus.
know.
He
Extra
looks
cases.
over as you kind of pointed out. What the hell is that?
Can you see it more? Barely make it out.
You watch at this point as his chest glows. And about 1 minute later, you watch as Caleb comes up.
Leah, do you see whatever it is they're looking at?
Caleb, over there.
I don't think so.
Caleb is going to look off at it. Caleb has a very interesting ability as a totem barbarian. He can see a mile.
Eagle eyes? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's got some
Nice.
eagle eyes.
He's going to attempt to draw what it is for you. Come on, performance check.
You can do it.
It's not that good. It's a very rough drawing, but let me see. It kind of looks vaguely, not exactly, but vaguely like that image.
Oh.
And on the image he drew, there's also like a humanoid standing on its back in like a rope. I can't see his face.
I mean, it's amazing
Is
you
he
can tell
wearing-
that much.
Are there any details on his robes?
The black.
How ominous.
No room?
See, that's not a
Dark
dragon, but
trim.
it looks dragon-esque. Can we use the new toys on it if it gets close enough?
You just see him smile. Uh-huh.
Is it getting closer?
It seems to be maintaining the same distance from what they see. It looks like you're being followed, which is probably not a great sign.
Well, hopefully they haven't realized that we've noticed them, and Ollie's still 30 feet off the ground.
At this point, I'd say this far into your watch, second watch is probably up to you. So Tanya, Adam, and Ali also would be joining at this point. Plus, some of the crew's like, what is it?
I'm just gonna give Sora a
Ariel.
little pat on the shoulder.
Do I need to
Excellent
wake up
catch,
the
by the way.
captain?
Sorry, what was that, Leah?
Excellent catch, by the way.
Oh,
I never would have seen it.
I barely caught it. It just caught a cloud.
The crew is also asking you if they should wake up the captain.
It's following us.
If we go on high alert, it'll probably realize it's been seen.
Mm-hmm. So just keep an eye on it, and if it starts moving quickly towards us, then probably time to wake up the captain.
I mean, we should tell the captain at least.
I agree.
Caleb's just gonna sit down with his sword and kind of watch it.
All right, Sora, thanks for volunteering.
Oliver laughs when you say that, Ari. Ha! Good one.
Oh, did you want to go instead?
Thanks for agreeing to come with me. I'm going to forcefully move Ari with me.
Hey,
He kind of looks over at the 4 people remaining there. You guys have some interesting friends.
It keeps things fun.
Ah, I know.
I point at Leah and say, "True."
I don't have as many as you do, but I have a few close friends as well.
You should have seen the party I was with. We had a good time.
Ah, yes, if I've come to learn. He kind of looks over towards you, Leah. He's like, why does your friend remain, And he points up at Jason just sitting in the crow's nest still. Does I not talk much? You know, we have no prejudice against Drow. In fact, we have many Drow that live amongst us.
That's good to hear, but I'm not worried about that.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure. He just seems a little uncomfortable. I don't know if that's us.
He keeps to himself.
No, well, I know many people like that. All right, so you guys go wake up the captain. How are you waking up the captain?
What's the door
that is a
like?
good question.
It's a decent door. I mean, you know it's the captain's quarters. It's one of the nicer quarters.
I'll
gonna
knock
scry on
on the
Sora.
door respectfully at first.
What?
We noticed that we are being followed.
You realize we're in an airship, yes?
Yes.
What is following
Yeah,
us?
they can fly.
You say he can fly, and he like busts open in his pajamas. It's like a dragon.
Don't know. I will show him the picture.
2 quarters.
They haven't noticed us.
He rouses the whole ship.
Oh
Okay.
no! Bombs!
You guys hear a bell start to ring.
Oh no!
If
At,
the
at
dragon
this
doesn't kill us, I'm gonna kill him.
at this point, Caleb notices it kind of veers off due to the alarm. So it apparently is dropped behind you at least a bit. Don't laugh, it's still there.
No, I'm not laughing, character.
Oh, I know. That's why I said it in character.
It's annoying.
I can still see it. All right. So, first watchers, you going to bed?
Ari stretches and goes, it's time to get some sleep.
Sora will stay up a little bit longer and keep an eye out.
Okay.
Not much, though.
All right, Tanya, Adam, anyone who's still awake during the second watch, roll perception checks. If you're not awake the full watch, don't bother rolling.
Yeah, I'm not going to roll. Sora's probably not even paying that much attention.
Okay. Ooh.
Also, high wisdom buddy Adam.
What's up, hey buddy? Yep. Got that +5, baby.
Oh, you guys have Allie with you too. Nice. All right, so you guys don't catch a glimpse. Caleb keeps an eye on it the entire time. It seems to keep like at least a good, 3/4 to a half a mile away. But this thing has been following you the entire night. The captain kind of comes down, has coffee brought out to you guys at one point. He looks over. Should we engage it? I mean, do we want to be followed?
I pretend the ship is a creature and cast invisibility on it.
He goes, that would have been a good idea. We should have brought that with us. That's what Caleb says.
Oh.
But you're awake at this shift. What do you guys want to do? You want to keep going forward towards Sora's town?
Sora's going
Or
to
do you want to stop and deal with it?
Sora would have been asleep by
I
this point,
figured, yeah.
probably.
I say,
I'm not the captain. I can't make the call.
I know
Personally?
I'm the captain, kid.
Oh.
Just drink your coffee. No sugar or cream for you. It'll grow hair on your chest.
Tanya looks down at her chest.
You know what I mean. He goes, if you're nice, I'll show you how we keep it in the air later. It's a combination effect.
I'll look at the captain and say, are we even able to engage it? I don't know what our capabilities even are.
They put the weapons on. I could probably outrun it. We don't have very far to go. Maybe a half day until we're there. I mean, we have a lot of very strong people on this ship. But I mean, best not rock the boat if not needed. But I don't know. I can't really see it, so I don't know if it. I'm just here to drive. If being
I look
followed is a
around and
bad
I
thing,
say, I only saw 2 people on the ship with wings. So that's 2 people that can fly. And I look at the rest of the people. The rest of us can't really fly. So if we get knocked off, we're probably dead.
we could engage with the ship, but I just don't know what we're really getting into. We have provisions from them, but I would rather save those for only when necessary.
I agree. I say this is my personal opinion, we do not engage it. We just keep an eye on it and just see what it does. If it engages us, of course, we don't have a choice at that point. But if we don't have to fight it, I don't think we should.
I like your idea.
Yeah, and we don't know its intentions. Of course, it's following us, but it may not intend to engage us. And at that point, we are better off just possibly outrunning it. But
At this point, Allie poses a counter argument to you. Well, that's not entirely true. More than 2 of us can fly.
I look at her and say, okay.
Kind of looks at the quarters area of the ship. Looks at you, Tanya. Because Leah, you're in bed, yeah? Yeah, she's
I
AFK.
think so.
Oh no, you're back. Are you in bed?
Who needs sleep? Sleep is for the
You're
weak.
mute.
If
I'm
you're
back,
speaking, we
Def.
can't hear you.
Deft AFK, but then Deft came back, but Deft is still muted. I don't know. That means the airplane's taking
I
off.
forgot to unmute.
See, that's why I waited.
Yup.
Is Lee in bed?
I only need 4 hours of sleep, so if I got that, I would not be.
I would say you could, yeah. You'd be awake at this point if you would really want to be.
Sure.
Ali kind of like looks over at you and Tanya. What if I chased it off? I can catch up.
Nah.
No.
Right, can I ride your back?
Ish.
No.
I look at Allie like, what?
It's not even big.
Tanya just looks at Allie. I'll go with you.
He kind of looks over at Leah.
No. You may not.
I'm looking very confused at this point because I don't think I know that.
If
Allie's a
you get
dragon.
downed
Hmm.
out there,
Tanya wants to be a dragon rider.
I'm like 4 times its size.
I know, but
Do I come to the conclusion that she's a dragon at this point?
I don't think so.
Not at this point. You notice something's different, but you're not sure what it is. She eats a lot, though.
I raise my hand and go, what's going on?
Oh, we're just debating if I should go try to kill it.
No. I mean, no.
it would take so long for any of us to come help you. If you did get in trouble.
Tanya raises her hand. I'll go with her.
The kid will come with me? What's the worst?
No.
I am not sending a couple of children off to kill whatever that is.
I'm not a child. I'm a teenager.
Yeah, but she's like a couple 100 years old.
I just crossed.
Or no,
my
you're
arms.
70. You're 75 at this point. 70s, 80s,
No, I'm
70s? Or 200s. I forget. What are you?
200 something. I'm 126.
You're still older than both of them.
Yeah.
She's technically the oldest. I think we have to listen to her.
I just look at everybody else and I'm like, we're not sending people off by themselves when this is a party.
Tanya looks at her and says, "We just need to find someone older."
Right? Is there anyone older on this ship?
I can hear you. You're not going alone with
Allie looks over at you. You're not older. We need
Yeah?
someone even older.
Excuse me.
What about that older Dragonborn guy? He's got to be pretty old.
Well, I think we could get the soul sucking guy to help us. Let us go.
Yeah, he's definitely old. Let's go ask him. And he watches Allie and Tanya go off to find Therish just for fun.
I just
Allie already knows that Therish isn't old, but it's a good distraction for Tanya. And they're having
We have 4 children on this ship.
we have a lot
4
more
of them.
before. Let's be honest.
I just look at Leo like, what?
It's a long story. I don't want to explain.
At this
Okay.
point, as we proceed forward, an immense cold front comes on. It is fucking cold as you approach like the last quarter of this journey.
Yeah, not
It feels
so
like
much.
home.
You watch everyone like get their necklace on, like.
I don't really notice.
I just look around like it's flipping cold out.
So, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how negative is it?
It's not super bad yet, but like we're starting to get into like the really cold weather. Except Sora, you and a few other people know that it's shortly lived because in about an hour, you're going to feel a whole lot better.
Yep.
Hmm.
Is it
So you,
time to be everyone awake?
yeah, everyone's kind of waking up at this point. They have a really nice breakfast going on. They do have indoor dining that's kind of like heated inside, so it's warm inside the ship. They kind of serve breakfast, and then as probably you guys are finishing breakfast, off in the distance you see a small gated town, kind of set up on a hillside. It's far off at this point still, and it looks weird. It's green, and everything else is frozen and snowy. There's like a massive sphere that emanates from near this town that's just like a completely warm area, similar to where you were previously. You actually feel it as you proceed in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a neat trick.
Oh, welcome to my home.
Oh, this is your home?
Well, I live here.
Huh.
I don't own the
Okay.
place.
At this point, you watch as you approach towards the city of Honolulu. It has a very large monastery, which is Sora's newly found home, as well as a town. As you kind of slowly make way and land on a nice flat area nearby, you've officially docked and are landed for the day. Probably like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh,
What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna treat everyone to my amazing applesauce in my monastery.
Oh god, not again.
It's a
try it.
welcoming
Not
party
again.
when you arrive. It is the Northern Kingdom of Falkirk. Their prince and some of their people are nearby to welcome you as they'd sent you a message.
Mhm.
Ah, Sora! Great to have you back. The prince is Alexander. He has a guard named Thrall. Yeah, I know. I get it. Um, and then just general people around. I
Okay.
see you all got my message.
Did we get a message from the sky?
He's the one who
I-
sent you the necklace
yes.
that said they had the prisoner. He is the heir to the kingdom of Northern Arcadia. So he is Northern Prince.
Okay. I believe so.
Hmm.
Ah, excellent. This, he's a strange one. Just fair warning. I was not
So,
expecting so
who is
many.
this?
He claims to have worked for Satesh and Deft and many other their organization, whatever
Eh,
you will call it. His name is Eltwin Asabi. Ring a bell? He
I
claims to have
believe we
been.
did get his name.
You met a brother Asabi
Yeah,
as the head of the monastery.
yeah, but I believe.
Brother Elwin, yeah. But you would not
Mhm.
know him as an agent of Satesh.
hmm.
Did he have any other stuff with him besides the necklace?
Not specific. He kind of was rambling. He was specifically asking for your Leah, yes?
Let's get this over with.
Well,
Yes, I am.
we have him held in the monastery in one of the sublevels at the moment. You don't need to rush to see him if you do not want, but he is secure. But I do warn you, he's very unlike humans.
I know what he's like.
He's very paranoid.
Before this ruins my mood, Sora, I would love to go see your tree. You planted it, yes?
Yes.
All right. So as you guys watch, this whole area is very lush with vegetation. Same thing. You go to the top tier. How you had 3 or 4 people at your monastery that you recruited, Sora?
I think you said 3?
Yeah.
Like,
So there's a couple of monks just around there as well. And you look out, and there's a small tree grown from the seed that Sora got from our encounter at the end of Arc 1.
mhm.
And it's pretty healthy so far.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's growing.
so you plant them?
Yes.
Ooh,
Did you bring the rest of the any of the people from the ship with you, or just the party?
They can come. It's open to people. I'm not gonna say.
I'll
I'm
say
not-
actually, because everyone just got here and everyone's been on the ship for like 2.5 days. Probably most of them come with you.
Yeah,
I'll go.
we're not an
Curious.
elitist monastery.
Oliver kind of looks at you. This is a pretty cool place. I didn't know. And he looks over and he looks out at the obelisk. It's like, I was not aware that you had an obelisk. We have one as well.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a gift during some of our harder times. Yes, that joins us almost like sister cities.
Who did you get it from?
We've had ours for several thousands of years from what I've know. It's actually built into our keep.
That
do we
must
know
be
where
quite the
this
sight.
obelisk is from?
It's the bonus of having a great wizarding college. Could we go
I
see
don't
it?
know who the obelisk is
I've
from.
never been this close to one.
It gets really hot.
I mean, I'm not afraid if you're not.
All right, we can see how close we can get.
All right. You do know you can get close enough to it. It's warm, but
Yeah,
it's not like scalding to you.
I know. I know.
He has theirs isn't super accessible because it's like built into their keep. But you know. So as you guys you look at your plant, it's actually doing pretty well. It's not making other seeds or things yet, but it's growing.
If it doesn't, it's fine.
You guys do realize the temperature is based off this obelisk. So the entire sphere, it's about a 10-mile sphere from what you can tell, that basically is centralized off of this obelisk in the town. So you guys journey over. Pretty big. So it all comes from here, huh?
Yes.
Well, it's very
Interesting.
lucky. Leah, you were I think you were talking about this, yes?
Yes, I've seen this one before, actually.
Did you want to read double check it while you're here?
I would.
Roll an Arcana check. Same vibe. You gather they probably get their power from the same source.
Very similar.
Are you in this trip?
Yeah.
As you approach the obelisk, you get a little bit woozy. And then your hand starts to hurt.
Uh-oh.
Like the bones in your hand hurt.
Or right or left?
Which one has the eye in it?
Right.
The right one.
She kind of staggers for a moment and then grabs onto her hand and starts looking down at it.
Kind of feels like arthritis, and then you flip it over and you see the outline of the eye. Not formed, but you see the outline of the eye in your palm. That you've not seen since he died.
She looks down at her palm and back up at the obelisk. Back at her palm.
It is warm. You watch as Oliver.
She's still feeling.
It just aches. That's all.
She's still feeling woozy, or
No, it kind of passes after a minute. You just notice that as you kind of walk closer. Oliver and Caleb are just like hugging the obelisk. It's really toasty.
Yeah, it is quite
And she
warm.
goes to the,
It's super
when she
warm.
goes to step closer. Does the sensation return, or
It kind of has a tingle to it as you're there.
okay?
As you walk away, it stops, but as you're closer to it, it kind of tingles.
Are you okay, Ari?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Okay.
At this point, you see like a giant 7'2" or half orc kind of walking through the snow over to you. Oh, you guys made it. This is Thrall.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Gronkum for a second.
No, Grunkum's short.
Grunkum's
Grunkum's a
6'10".
small 6'8", 6'10", something like that. Because I really hate
Yeah,
to
small.
break up the tour, but Mr. Paranoid Pants is being weird again. Alexander figured you might want to talk to him before he hurts himself.
Yes, let's go have a word, shall we?
Let's.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you head over to the monastery, I'm going to grab beer. I don't have anywhere to go. Does anyone need to go early tonight, Bill?
I only have night shifts.
No, I'm good.
Anyone?
But I'm getting
I'm good.
tired.
All right.
Or whatever.
I'm going to grab a beer. I'll be right back. We'll go super late, but just checking. Be right back.
I'm just really curious how far ahead the timeline Adam's from to this timeline. I
What?
thought it was completely separate.
Well, you see, a long time ago, in the distant future.
I hate you. God damn it, Dark. Ow.
It's hard to say, because, I mean, Adam has been both in this timeline a while ago and ahead 200 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess actually he didn't make it to the 200-year mark, so.
Yeah. That'll be interesting, though. I completely forgot about this character, being honest.
Thirst, you have legend lore.
Yes, I do believe so.
Okay.
I'm back.
That might,
Was a lot
that might
stronger
be
than I
fun
thought.
to cast on the obelisk.
What do we want to cast in the obelisk?
Nothing.
Shattered.
Oh.
Certainly try.
I mean, I have something I might be able to use on it, but I doubt it.
I leave it completely up to all of you.
Oh, I'm not even doing any shenanigans with that obelisk. I'm not touching it.
Anyone want to do anything before you head back to the monastery?
I mean,
Yeah, we'll start heading toward
I'll
the
pick up.
imprisoned monk.
I mean, unless there's some food
Yeah,
stalls
say,
around the area, and no.
I would need to rest to prep it
Also,
since it's not a ritual. And I would need at least 250 gold
I'm
worth
not
of
mis-
incense and 4 ivory strips worth at least 50 gold each.
We're not stopping here, right?
No. We're going to go for longer.
Another time then.
I said to get a drink.
Oh, I meant not stopping overnight at this town.
Depending on what it takes to investigate or do anything here, you do have your prisoner. Totally up to you, though.
Okay.
But it is currently like 3 to 4 o'clock-ish. So you probably would spend at least one night here, because it's probably not the best idea to forage off into the super cold, at least
night.
super dark at night. Might as well make some headway in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys head over to Sora's monastery. You do meet the 3 monks.
Mhm.
We'll name them later, but they're very nice. We'll let Sora pick how they are. They do take you into the first sub-level of the monastery, where mostly it's like a bunch of food stores and whatnot. And they kind of take you into a sealed room. We had to put them in here. Like, just be careful. We have him tied up, but he's just really odd.
I think we'll probably be able to handle it, but thank you.
And
Feel free to smack him if you need.
Oh, with pleasure.
I don't have to be present to or buy the object.
That is true. Can I have my lizard?
Which lizard?
Can we just say that my lizard came along? Jambo?
Oh, yeah.
I need him for goon purposes.
You can do whatever you want. Whoever you want to bring with you off the ship.
Okay, Jambo's here.
Monastery.
So, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, that's my line.
I kind of just want to go in and see what's up with him. Because he did ask for me, but I just want to know what my book is. Did we need anything else from him?
Well, he was with Satash.
Well
He
then,
might know something about death.
we'll be sure to ask. Let's go in.
Are you still looking for him?
Yeah.
Well, at least he's probably
Turns
not dead
out
this
it's
time, right?
yeah.
Punch him in the face.
All right, so who's going in to talk to him?
I'll head in first.
So you, Jambo, anyone else?
Oh, the outside.
Sorry, I'll come in behind him or behind her.
So because this is part of our mission, I would say, so I'm going to do this. So we will just say line 1. So so line 1 will be people inside, line 2 will be people outside.
okay.
So I'm going to put my Dragonborns are not here. Jason will be outside because he's going to watch this ship for sure.
Tanya's just gonna stay with Allie.
Allie's going to be outside too, just to watch. Alarian will also be outside. I never even put him in there, did I?
And line 3 is the Jambo line.
Jambo's in the thick of it. Jambo's
Mm.
going in. All right, so the three of you go in. Everyone else kind of sits on the outside, just observing. All right. So you walk in and you see a elven-looking gentleman, but not quite elven. Long blonde hair. Very malnourished, very thin, and just kind of sitting in rags, currently chained up.
Before we go in, as the door opens, Jambo makes the slide whistle do the thing as the door opens as a sound effect, and
Yep.
he'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Leah.
Okay.
Oh my god. I like it.
Which I don't have a button for.
Oh, I thought I put it in there. Hold on.
Got Combat Inspiration.
I think it counts the same for him.
Oh yeah, it's ability checks. Okay.
Yeah, he can do more because he's a valor.
I'd have to look around for the slide whistle. This is all you get, though.
Yeah.
I have my own slide whistle. Hold on.
Wait. Oh god. Do you really?
I would not be surprised.
You get inspiration for having a slide whistle. And now you're required to use that every time you use your slide whistle.
Slide.
I'm done.
Does Jambo get the inspiration from Leah?
I'm gonna give it to Jambo.
Okay.
I like it. That's amazing.
My little buddy. And now Def's gonna have to read up on bards as she catches up.
Yep.
All right, so you see him chained up. What do the three of you want to do? You do notice, those of you on the outside, the high elf that is with you, with the silver hair, is paying very close attention to what's going on inside the room.
The who what now?
Alarian.
Okay.
I just have a hand on my crossbow just in case I need to use it. It's still currently in his little holster. But
All right,
just in case.
Leah, Jambo, and Ari, begin your questioning.
What's he doing?
He's just got his head down at the moment. He hasn't really acknowledged you entering the room yet. He's technically never seen you. You've only ever talked through a wall.
Well, you're in a sorry state.
He kind of watches the head lifts. Ah, Rumi. You're alive. I'm so happy.
And you're in a cell. I'm
You
so
get-
happy.
You get my message.
I did get your message. Do you have the rest of my things?
I don't know what all your things are, but I may know where some are.
Well, I would love my spell book back. And my elephant and my apparatus.
As you mentioned the apparatus, you watch him like cringe and his neck kind of like turns a little bit.
Oh, I feel the same way. Did you do something to it?
Ah.
Oh, don't tell me you broke it.
No. I remember the apparatus. I remember. It's hard to remember, but remember. I just. And he seems very confused.
Is something wrong with your head?
It hurts.
I just kind of look to Ari.
Maybe some kind of spell.
What was the last thing you remember before you were captured?
And he's trying to think back. I remember.
We are back.
Lights, red lights, glowing. And he kind of like makes a movement with his hand. You gather it's like a flashing red light, like a slow flashing. I remember the lights. And he kind of looks at the three of you. Why are you here?
You called for me, didn't
Does
you?
he just look at
He's looking at Ari.
Oh,
why am I here?
Mm-hmm.
Am I not supposed to be?
Thought you died.
Thought I died?
Hmm. Very interesting. I'm very glad you're alive.
right in my ears. Nuh-uh.
Where did you see me die?
I didn't see you die. I was told you died. Sitesh said you died.
Who told you?
It brings me much
Sitesh
joy to
told
know
you I
you're
died.
still here.
Stop.
I would give you a hug, but... And he jingles, like, shakes his chains a little bit. I was worried I would never be free. You've come to set me free, yes?
When did he tell you that I died?
It's not important. The important thing is you're alive. I know this will please Deft greatly.
Oh, he's me.
You know, what you said about
Speaking of,
Ari setting you free, you've been a very bad boy. I don't know why we would set you free.
I've done nothing more than you've done.
What, did that cat have you make something too?
I... Roll a persuasion check. Or an intimidation check. Your choice.
I will take intimidation. And I'm going to use my D8 inspiration.
Let me get Owen's
'Cause I
token on
don't
the
think I
combat
rolled.
tracker. Because I made one. He just kind of looks at you. No. No, 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 no. This is not right. And he just kind of puts his
Let's
palms
not.
in his head in his palms. You're dead. You're not here.
Seeing ghosts.
You mentioned seeing ghosts, and you notice him like physically tremble. He kind of like starts like rocking back and forth. I surrender. I would like to be arrested now, please.
I just kind of look at him as he's tied up there.
I think he's making you reliving something.
Please take me back south.
Why does he want to go south?
I am going to be arrested and placed in prison for my crimes. As far south as possible, please. Cynthia, if possible.
You don't want to be up north, do you?
Roll an insight check.
I'm good at these.
I'll throw one as well.
Natural 1 and 12.
Wait, Jambo.
You got a Jambo.
I do have a Jambo.
Those of you outside, you hear the elf speak for the first time. He's lying.
Who?
Eltwin.
Lying about what? I ask.
Does the name Rakshar mean anything to you?
Does it?
It does. More to Lee and Jason than most people, but let's see.
There's the doorway where he's kind of looking between the two.
Yeah, Lee is inside. He can't talk to her yet. He keeps thinking about someone named Rakshar. All right, E3, what is your questioning go to now?
How did you end up here?
I turned myself in. I've done horrible things. Very horrible.
Like what?
I've made things. Horrible things. I should
Been
be
there,
punished.
buddy.
No, you haven't.
When you say horrible,
What? What kind of things have you made?
He looks down. We're not alone.
applesauce. What? Sorry, what?
I see dead people.
You watch as he stares straight down and his eyes like tremble.
Something below us.
He's physically shaking and he's like, no. Or it's like, yeah, there's something below us.
I look down.
I will help you. if I'm arrested and moved south.
And why do we need your help?
You don't. You should just move me south. I'm very dangerous.
I get the feeling that whatever is north is more south.
I don't know. I've never been. Don't plan to go. Not a fan of the cold.
See, you've given us no reason in particular to do the things you want us to do. You don't have my things, you can't tell us what we want to know exactly, but you want to go south.
Where your things should be.
So, can we hear this conversation?
Yeah, you guys are outside.
Why don't we take him north?
And he kind of looks at you, Leah. It's below us. He points down.
My things, or
Not your apparatus, but your other things.
oh, well, that's nice.
But there's more than that down there. It's a trap.
Do you know what else is down there?
I don't. They came in the night and killed off my people. I barely begged for my life. I have no one. Everyone is gone. I cannot find Deft and his people. Satesh is dead. I cannot find anyone. And he found me. He hurt me.
Who
He can't say the name.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
The kitty?
No, much worse.
Perfection.
No, it was an evil thing. Not of this planet. It spoke in my head.
Oh,
I
we
could
could
not
leave.
block it out. It made me do horrible things.
What was the name again?
Rockshar.
I just checked my notes.
Yeah.
I figured.
Wait, he said it?
Uh-huh. Well, no, he doesn't say it. Alarian said it to the people outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Sora asked if it was Rookshar.
Did I hear Sora?
You know they're out there.
I ask inward into the room.
Mhm. Well, you guys are on the outside. Only 3 of them are on the inside. You're like on the double-sided glass walking in, looking in.
Oh,
Except we don't have double-sided glass. It's just a gap. We're just awkwardly staring.
and you
Totally
have
visible.
no way of contacting Deft?
I tried to send him a message after they all left. But he was smart. He never answered. I think he knew I was looking for him.
Where should he be right now?
No idea. They left in the middle of the night without telling anyone. I contacted him once, but he never told me where he was. But he is alive. I know that much.
That's reassuring.
If you say so.
What do you know about the ship that you came in on?
You mentioned it, he just kind of like freezes up. Hot ship.
Like, paralyzed.
Oh, you don't have to play dumb with us. See, we've been there once. We're going again soon to check on some things.
He starts because you mentioned that.
You know,
You should
I
not
met-
go near there.
I met a couple people in that ship. I think you might know them.
I assure you I do not.
Let's see. Tess was there. What was the robot's name again?
I know the
David?
robot's name.
David?
You mentioned David and he just kind of like cringes and shakes.
Oh, and Rockshar.
Sorry.
Do you
I've
say
seen him get up
Rockshar?
there. I do.
You watch as like the table that he's sitting or like the chains that he's connected to, like physically like vibrate as you say the name. He looks very disturbed.
Oh, probably not a good thing that I let that one out, is it?
Hey, calm down. It's alright.
He's like hyperventilating.
She'll step toward him, kind of crouch down. Hey, they can't get you here. It's alright. Look at me. Focus on me.
They can get us anywhere. He just looks down again. We're not alone.
Is he below the city or in the house?
He found something on the ship.
What did he find?
A weapon.
What does this weapon do?
Destroy.
Destroy?
Everything. Worse than this plague, even. I can help you if you get me out of here. Take me far from here. And I will tell you where the thing you want is.
The thing we want?
I know the thing you want, though you do not know it yet. I can tell you where this thing is for a price. A very special
And that
chest
price
with a
is getting
very
you out of here.
special incantation. To return what was let loose.
You know, we did need a guide.
No, I will
Sure.
not. I will not go any further. If you will not take me from here, then kill me now.
What do you know about this plague?
It is a magical plague.
Hmm?
Deceitfully bestowed upon the people.
Do you know how it...
Yes, it came from the chest I speak of. A weapon, so to say. Gifted to Satesh. As a deceit. Used against the people of your home.
Who deceived him?
That who gave him the chest. I do not remember his name. A very creepy individual. Pale, ratty hair. From the east. Melog?
Oh, that
Go
prick.
through my notes quickly for the junior.
That is the arms dealer who you did slight.
Hmm. Yes, I remember him.
It was his gift to Satesh. And it was unleashed on the people, but there's an incantation to recant the magic. I know the incantation, but I do not have the chest. But I know where it is.
Does this cure those who have been afflicted?
It recalls the spell entirely. What you would call the inflicted, yes.
Call another insight on this one. See if he seems to be genuine.
I'm gonna send a message to Theris. Theris, would you
Okay.
come in here, please?
Seems to be legit.
Yeah, you receive a beep that says there's a sleeping. Please leave. And then I come walking in a few minutes later.
A beep after the message.
Yeah, kind of rubbing my eye. I'm assuming this is what time of night is it?
It's probably like 6 at night at this point.
Okay, so it's not like 8.
No.
Okay,
It's late if you're old.
I'm not old.
Oh.
So. The player may be old. The character isn't. So,
You know the truth.
yes, Leah.
Hey, wanna play some video game?
Yes, I do want to play some video games.
What was that?
He'll probably want to hear this. Tell him what you told us about the plague.
Oh, that'll take too long. He says he has a cure.
Do I know who this person is?
Never met him. Actually, you did meet him. He was Brother Elwin. He was in charge of the monasteries you're passing through here previously. On your way to the Crystal Caverns in the ship the first time. You stayed here for like a day. This is where you left the giant gem with Satesh's mentor in it.
Oh, you do. And how did you come about this? I'd like to hear more.
Now they're listening.
Who's
We
listening?
must go.
He points down.
Well,
I think they're waiting for you. If we leave, they will not have time to come out. Yes?
They're looking for me.
For all of you.
seriously doubt they'll find me.
But they already brought you all here.
Technically, you were the one that brought us here.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna look around outside of the room. Is there anything odd outside the room?
No, there's just like the 3 monks that work at the monastery.
Okay, I'm keeping an eye out around us outside in the hallway or whatever room it is. 'Cause now I'm starting to get a little paranoid. Yes. That's all. Sorry.
Oh, perfect timing.
This is where the
Well,
fancy and magic sucks sometimes. I need to rest so I can change spells up that can be used.
I will make you a deal. Take me south, and I will help. I know many things.
Counteroffer.
Okay.
You help, and then we take you south. Because we've kind of got stuff to do. And we've only got one airship.
You have an airship, you say?
We do.
Where
Quite
are
a
you
nice
going?
one. To the ship. Your ship.
So
It's not my ship.
you're worried about someone listening in on us, correct?
Yes.
Well, I can take care of that. And I'll spend 10 minutes, and I'm going to cast Rary's telepathic bond on all of us and this person. Now you can speak into our minds, but I'm saying it with my mind without moving my mouth. Now,
He just thinks you. This is where he hears the best.
Yeah, this is kind of how he talked to me in the first place.
Yeah.
who talks?
Leah
Like I
knows her
thought,
char.
but,
Now I look at Leela. Who talks to you? I say out loud.
do you remember that pod I was trying to get open on the spaceship?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Mhm.
By the way, if you are here, hello. It has been a long time.
Do you really say that?
Yes.
At this point, Leah, you feel a very tingly sensation on your neck. Hello. And that's rolling for tonight.
Oof. The cliffhanger. The
Dun,
feels.
dun, dun.
You
I
did
mean,
this
since you're
today.
staying high,
The feels. The
This is
feels.
I'm
totally
trying to
my
find the
fault.
damn spell. I know there's one I can create an area that like nothing can get like.
oh, I know what you're talking about. Fuck, what's that spell called? I know what you're.
You would have had a day to prepare.
What does it do?
You do have a
Duration.
technical day, yeah. Because you
Yeah,
didn't
but
know
I
there
wouldn't
was
have known that
technically
I
a
would have like.
prisoner.
Well, one thing I would have changed would preparing a zone of truth to find out if this
You-
dude's telling you the truth or not.
You'd be able to change them all because you specifically knew, at least going into your rest, that this prisoner was here. Whether or not you knew what he knew, irrelevant, but you did know that there was a prisoner waiting when you got there.
Yeah.
So you could pick whatever you wanted.
No, the one I'm talking about, Ari, I cannot remember the
so-
name. It's basically like where you can't be scryed upon or anything like that.
Yeah, I know what you're
I think it's called like non-detection or something like that.
No, that's for
something like that.
personal. This is one that like creates an area, like you designate an area, and you can pick these different ability or different things. Like it's
Oh, wards
obscured.
and saves? Or wards and guards?
Oh, consecrate?
Could be. I have to double check.
Because non-detection, for the duration you hide a target that you can touch from divination magic, the target can be a living creature or place an object no larger than 10 feet in dimension. The target can't be targeted by any divination magic or perceived through magical scry sensors.
Yeah, that's just a single target.
That's a
not
third level
zone.
spell. Well, it does say place as well, no larger than 10 feet, so you could do a 10-foot area.
Yeah, but it's
That's right.
just non-detection though, correct? It's not preventing scrying. So if they already knew where we were at,
It does
All
prevent
divination.
scrying.
they say it does.
The
Or doesn't?
target can't be targeted by any divination magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors. The spell is specifically designed to stop things like scrying.
But
They have enchanted necklaces.
but
and I
is
don't
this
have that effect.
a scrying what's being used?
No, this is just psychic ability. Leah knows a lot more about this individual. She could gladly share with you
This my
between now and
buddy.
next week. This is the one that was calling out to Leah to be released while you're in the ship that ended up giving himself release. Yeah, Elton will gladly deal with you to go south. South sounds amazing. We should all go south. You do know there is a southern Arcadia. I hear they have lots of cool things down there.
And we
True
now have a
story.
week to decide how we're going to handle this situation.
Yep.
All you do notice is he keeps looking down. He seems very paranoid about
Yep.
whatever is below you.
And apparently he thought Ari was dead.
The good
Apparently
news
Sitesh
is,
thought Ari was
at least you have someone with more psionic ability than Leah with you.
Hmm.
You have Dustin's least favorite dinner guest. That was the best moment too.
He didn't even get to talk to him.
I know we had Alarian has psychic abilities and can read your minds. But had a dinner. He investigated our Tuesday campaign in the future. Basically to see as they were crossing a bridge, just make sure they weren't like shifty people entering a town. And Dustin has a deep fear of him. And then they had a dinner party with him, and Dustin didn't realize he was there. And then he's like, "Whatever happened to that one guy who could read my thoughts?" I was like, "Oh yeah, he was at the entire dinner party with you." Shit. It's okay. Now we just gotta steal Theris for that one too. We'll get him done.
Dustin has just sent me a message. He told me to break his nose in all caps.
Oh, is he watching? Nice.
You got to still
No.
still
No,
Theris for
that-
what?
He is.
That's what's happening with Deft when Sora meets him.
Oof.
No, sorry. Bad.
No, I
It
could take one. I deserve one.
It does seem
Why?
Elton
Do you think I
knows
should break an arm
where.
too?
At least he knows more about Deft than any of you know about Deft. We'll just put it that way.
Yep.
What'd you say you got to
Not that
steal
it
Theris
will-
for?
What was that?
Well, you said you got to steal Theris for something. I'm like, what?
Oh no! I don't think it.
You're
Oh no! I gotta steal you for the Tuesday game.
Oh, yeah. I've been thinking of maybe trying it out. I just hate that if I can't do it and then like start and then like, oh god.
Hey, think about it. If you want to, we'll never. Even
want
if you want to
to.
join for a short period of time, never a bad deal. Because right now we're at 4, 5.
Yeah, I was actually playing with character builds last night. Like, what level would I start?
Right now we're level 5.
Okay.
Because we have a Battle Rager Dwarven Barbarian, who's my NPC. We have 2 Sorcerers. We have Gronk played a rogue, but Gronk has been gone for a while. We have Dustin, who's our Paladin. And then we have Misfit, who is our Barbarian, our Druid Barbarian tank. So we have a Druid Barbarian, Both of our sorcerers are all full sorcerer, I think, right? You're not multi-classed?
Yep.
Yeah. We have a psychic sorcerer and a draconic sorcerer. And then we have our barbarian. We have like a couple of happy healers, but we don't have like a lot of healers. Pink, sorcerer.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
druid.
feat I'm looking at will
Paladin.
give me cure wounds.
Yeah, we haven't really been hurting for healing though, I would say.
Okay.
I can't think of a time where like
We also-
healing.
We also have a couple of penguins and a salt shaker.
We have 2 penguins into salt shaker, yes we do. And it's usable salt, as we learned during our dinner party.
Okay. Some ideas. I'm still trying to debate what I want to check out.
Yeah.
What's the is
Whenever you want it,
is
man.
it in the same world, like at a different time
It is
frame, or
the
is it
same
something
world
different?
200 years in the future.
200 years past this game's time.
Yep.
So we did some fun stuff. Gronkum was playing Leah and Jason's daughter,
Mm-hmm.
which was a lot of fun.
Leah's
I
still
don't think anyone
alive.
else connected.
Mm-hmm. Leah's still alive.
Is that the one
Jason's still alive.
that Duncan or what's my kid's name? The kid, adopted kid.
Douglas.
Douglas.
Yeah, Douglas is in there, yeah.
Douglas
They're
is
actually
like
going on
grown,
their way to visit Douglas in not too long.
except it's 200 years. So how old is he in the future? I mean, at least 200.
He's a young
At least
adult.
200.
He looks like a young adult tiefling.
Did you see the picture for him?
Yeah, share the art for him.
Yeah,
I don't think you ever saw it.
I
He's very
think I have it right
studious,
here.
light purple tiefling. I have his character in the other campaign. I don't have him over here. Yep, that's Douglas.
Did you draw that down?
No, I didn't draw that one.
I guess.
Moon Man guy. Fair enough. Moon Man guy. Very fitting. Yeah, so Douglas looks like that, and he carries like a short-sized needle that he is currently missing. So I think we are currently. Oh, we were gonna just pack up and head that way and do our thing, but apparently we had a mishap. We're gonna get to recover some stolen items, but we may have helped steal more items inadvertently. We may have
Everything
given
is my fault. All
we
the
may have
time.
given
Serena-
a key to a museum to the thief stealing from the museum inside of the museum, not realizing it was the thief.
Serena and Tisalu are innocent in that endeavor.
Hey,
Lose slightly guilty.
What does a team lose as a team, people? That just means you weren't there.
Yep. The fact that Serena, passes blame of other people's actions onto them means she doesn't view us as a team.
First of all, she's not passing blame anywhere. She's deflecting blame. There's the difference.
Which means you don't see us as a team.
All right, don't
I
worry. Your
don't-
MVP of the Friday campaign is going to be
Wait,
Jambo.
We're a
Don't worry.
team?
That was great though.
Well,
too.
no.
It was the perfect lesson. Dustin was like, "No, Misfit, you can't do these things and like take these things." He had broken like a artifact. It's like you have to take responsibility. We're gonna go back there, tell them what we did. We went back and told them what they did, and we gave them our key, but we didn't realize it was someone who was pretending to be someone else. It was a good try, though, Dustin. It was a good try. But yeah, anytime you want to jump in Tuesday, we got a spot there.
Okay.
Anything you want to be, we got room for.
Cool. I'll
Alright,
do some more.
I will
thinking on
talk
it.
to you guys later.
Sounds
Talk
good.
to you
I'm
later.
gonna
Have a
jump
good one.
off voice. I'll be in chat for a little bit. Have a good night, everyone. I'll talk
Thanks
to
for
you soon.
watching, everybody.
Okay.
So
Night,
anyway.
everybody.
Good night.
Good night.